I look like shit, but then again, I did a messy bun, and I think I've mastered it to where my hair is that length, but it's not gonna move. It was also put up 3 hours ago, and the only point was that it was out of my face and not by my neck, because I need space from that. But, just, there's a lot going on, and I'm just exhausted from everything. It's literally less than a week for when we leave for Los Angeles, and we're nowhere close to ready, and my mom actually wants to do everything this weekend, and I'm just like, what? But I talked with my mother tonight, because one of the things with my counseling, she mentioned that she was worried because of this past month I've been coming home from school and just going straight to bed, and Monday I fell asleep at 4 p.m. on Monday and woke up at 8 a.m. the next morning for school. Slept a full 16 hours, never woke up, and usually I wake up in between and then just go back to sleep. But I didn't wake up. And then youth group, and then, I came home from school, and then I fell asleep again. And then my father just kept spamming calling me for waking me up for youth group, and I woke up because vibration is just a pain. My phone doesn't vibrate. But I woke up and I went to youth group. And then we hung out after, and then I went home and went straight to bed. But I was like, why are you worried that I do that? She was like, not just you, it's both of you. And I was like, but why are you worried? She's like, because school shouldn't be, like, you're exhausted, and school shouldn't be exhausting you that much. And I was like, at this point, it's generally just teachers, but literally everyone. Because, like, it's just, like, the whole bullying situation, it was like, it's not the fact of standing up, it's just, like, I don't have energy to stand up anymore. I don't have energy to talk to my father. It is impossible to have a normal conversation with him. And then having to repeat myself. And speaking of that was the other topic of, like, I understand having to repeat myself is annoying, but for other people, when I don't hear what they say, I have to be like, what? And they're like, my whole entire friend group is just like, Rio, you need hearing aids. And I introduced one of my senior friends, to my sophomore friend group, and I'm like, this is the group that's telling me to have hearing aids. And all of them in sync go like, you do. 2 seconds after. And Ellie's like, yeah, Rio, you need hearing. It's really bad. And I was like, whatever. Because I'm just, like, I generally cannot hear what they're saying. And, like, I'm talking to a boy, just, like, not talking. Freaking boy that I've friend-zoned 3 times. Like, I want to stay friends with him, just... And it's like, when I, ask him to repeat what he says, because I was like, huh? And he's like... And then he just makes a joke about it. As into, literally last night, he was like... He said, I liked your earrings, but I didn't hear him. So I was like, what did you just say? And he's like, yeah, I like the doorbell. And I was like, what? And he was like, I like your earrings. And I was like, I'm sorry, I generally did not hear what you said the first time. But every single time I ask what he says, he just makes it into a joke. And I'm like... And, like, I understand all of that. But, like, on a daily basis, it's just, like, there's normal people hearing, and then with mine, like, you just get a random ring in people's ear, and then that's with mine. But it's, like, for hearing tests, it's the same beats, 4 beats in one ear and 4 beats in the other, and raising your arm in different, like, the same time, and it's, like, I've already memorized that, so they need to switch it up. But, then my mom sits up from her bed, and it's like, Rio, I've always wondered why, like, ever since you were a toddler, and why you would talk louder than everyone else. and people that talk louder than everyone else, like, has a hearing problem. So I think we need to get your ears checked. And I'm like, if I do get my ears checked, then we have to do it. They have to switch up the sound check. Because I've already memorized that. It's the same thing with eyeglasses. I've already memorized it, but I generally cannot see the letter. But it's like, fuck. The old earplugs that don't work. Bro. Oh, another thing. He looks so cute. I crocheted him a scarf. It's Pablo from the Backyardigans. I got this penguin at Sac Anime. And then I named him Pablo from the Backyardigans, and then to match Pablo, because people were like, that doesn't look like Pablo. Here's the blue scarf. It has yellow and black on it. The yellow is to represent all of the yellow on him, and the black is to do the outline. And then I was going to do add red for his tongue, and then that little propeller on his helicopter hat. But then it just looked weird. So I'm crocheting him a little vest, and it might have red in it. I don't know. But yeah. And I have other issues, as into my mouth is in pain, and I keep going to the dentist, and they're like, yeah, there's nothing there, but like, something's happening. So I don't know what that. But then again, this morning, also another thing of, I talked to them, I was like, how, because my whole friend group asked for me to skip the assembly because I see the fucking teacher 4 hours in the day, and I don't need, I hate her so much. My parents hate her too, but I was like, Mom, how would you feel if I skipped Wednesday's assembly? And then I talked with my counselor today, and she was like, my mom was in it, and she's like, yeah, I now understand why you would have skipped. Today, every single person skipped second period, except 7 people out of 30. There was 6 boys, 5 boys, and me. I was the only girl. And then during the assembly, there was 17 boys, and I was the only girl. All of my friends skipped. Every single one of them, including the sophomore friends. Yeah. She's like, well, I thought, like, the assemblies, like, actually were part of your... I was like, no, they're not. What? I also have headaches 24/7. I have so many videos I need to post. And then I just mentioned to my mom about stuff, like past stuff, as into my ex-best friend and I. But my father had a big deal about me wishing her an happy birthday in October. I finally came to my mother and told her about that, and I was just like, I don't understand. Like, I've dropped the situation and what happened. I just wanted to wish her a happy birthday because she turned 16. Like, it was my ex-best friend. Okay, I'm gonna go. Also, hello Slash. I saw you. I saw that you commented. I still remember you, don't worry. And to anyone else that this pops up into your... Someone commented on my last video of saying that I was back. It was like, hi, this pops up in my recommended videos. And I'm like, a video that pops up in my recommended, I don't say hi to every single one. What so happens you say hi to me? It just froze, like my brain. What just so happens you say hi to me? Anyways, goodbye.